Me too. You may feel like your thyroid is goitered up very badly. I'm talking about just suddenly out of nowhere, like you don't have thyroid problems, you don't have thyroid hormone problems, and it just goiters up all of a sudden out of nowhere, and you also feel like you're stuttering or you're having a hard time speaking the truth, and maybe you're not sure why. There is death magic, there is freezer spells or shut up spells on your throat chakra, and these are the physical ramifications of that. Yes, you can have sore throats, and yes, it like for me, it's making my thyroid goiter up out of freaking nowhere. And I don't care how many blood tests and doctor's reports you have to fake and falsify. I know that my blood test results would have been positive for lead. I know that my karmic family and one of the many poisons of these secret societies love to use is lead. And lead causes hormone dysregulation and disruption in your body. It makes the cells not able to absorb those hormones and take them into the cells so they can't perform or execute their proper function. And when you have your blood drawn, like I did mine, I had a blood test for thyroid hormone done, like not at the same time as the lead testing, but I've had that in the past, because sometimes out of nowhere it'll just goiter up out of nowhere, especially when I find it harder to speak the truth out of nowhere. And I always wondered why that was. And so me having a medical background, really before I was too awakened, I thought it might just, be my thyroid hormones, because that does run in my family too. And no, my blood work came back totally normal. The TSH, like the thyroid stimulating hormones, and the T3 and T4, they were all within normal ranges, healthy ranges, and came back good and normal. Because it's not your pituitary that's, some are produced by the pituitary or the anterior hypothalamus. I honestly forget which one it is. I think your thyroid is your pituitary. Either way, it's not the actual gland that produces those hormones. That's not at fault, which normally that's the first thing that they check, because that's usually the first area that it can go wrong. That's why they do those hormone blood tests. No, it's not the gland, it's the actual heavy metals and lead and all the other poisons they flood your biological systems and overload it with, that causes your cells, their cell receptors, the hormone and neurotransmitter receptors on the outside of your cells, that takes that into your cell, and the hormone into your cell, so it can, do its job, do its function, whatever. It's the lead and other heavy metals blocking those hormones in the healthy levels that's going to show up on the blood test, not get into your cell, so therefore your thyroid can still suffer and be goitered up like mine is. I know that these people know this, and they know that they can get away with this, with blood work and blood tests like this.